Well, hello there, my fellow Doombots and Latvian citizens, and this is a very special video right now because straight out of Latveria, Dr. Doom official DoomTube channel has just acknowledged MF Doom, and I'm so excited to watch this video, to react to it, and give my thoughts as a humble Doombot on it. I've been hearing that a very special Doombot had the opportunity to partake in this video, so I cannot wait to see how that pans out. But this video is all about MF Doom and Lord Doom's thoughts on the illest villain, one of the greatest, the GOATs in the hip-hop rap scene, Daniel Dumoulin. Of course, it's a pretty tragic story. Born in the UK, moved to Long Island, but then at a certain point, when he came back from a European tour, he wasn't even allowed back into the country of America. I don't know how that exactly ended up being, but we all know that we claimed him as one of our own. Daniel Dumoulin, with his great delivery, with his great wit, beautiful songs, great masterful albums, using in multiple, I was like, Doomsday, clips from the Cartoon Network, Fantastic Four show. This dude was just maniacal. I love MF Doom, and the fact that we are getting a straight out Latveria Dr. Doom acknowledgement of MF Doom in a DoomTube video. I cannot wait to react to this video. So without further ado, let's take a look at this video and see what Lord Doom has to say. Protected under the law of parody. Disney, get your grubby hands off Latveria's the monetization on DoomTube, man. Get out of here. Glory to Latveria! Love these broadcasts, can't get enough of them. The only one I still haven't
Marvelous,
seen.
isn't it? The sound of Latverian patriotism made by the finest lyricists of our time. Doombot.
Let's go, Doomsday Vinyl. Doomsday Vinyl. Yes, and we get the Doombot hand. We get the Doombot hand reveal. I gotta get that record, by the way. I gotta get it from my collection. Gotta show it off, you know. I ain't no poser. Okay, so real quick, I have to show these off. Let's get these away. So of course, vinyl is the best way to listen to your music, even though MF Doom sounds very raspy on these records. Operation Doomsday, freaking classic. Love that album. And of course we got Food. I love this one as well. Yeah, looking at these, the time we face Doomsday is my all-time favorite record of all time. I just love it. I just love Doomsday so much. See, one beer, Rapsnish Kanish's always a freaking banger. Vomit, spit, beef rap, eat a rapper up, spit the chain out, if I'm not misquoting right now. These are must-have. Every Latvian citizen should have a MF Doom vinyl record. Most definitely recommend these. I love vinyls, man. I'm working on a new record myself. Cannot wait. Maybe one day I'll print some records myself on vinyl. The best way to listen to the illest villain. But let's continue.
Here is MF Doom. I knew nothing of him other than he was using my name to further his musical ambitions. Obviously, I was not amused.
Okay.
Who was this American that dared use the name of Doom as if it was his own?
Oh, getting spicy.
But the more I learned, I came to realize he was no charlatan, merely using my own accomplishments for his gain. I now believe he is among the greatest of Latverians, even if he himself was not native to our home.
Oh, that's nice. That's a cold freaking line, man. Dr. Doom officially accepting MF Doom into the kingdom of Latveria. Let's freaking go.
So, my subjects, let Doom regale you with his glorious tale. And along the way I shall share with you the works of his I find most Excellent.
Let's go.
Let us begin.
Someone's cooking. Oh, I love the elegance of these videos, man. They're so good. They're so well put together. Lord Doom is blessing us. Oh shit! Oh man, all over the place. What did it say? The super villain of rap. Let's get it. The illest villain, MF Doom. MF Doom, the super villain of rap. Yeah, well said.
Doomlay did not begin with the moniker of Doom. It was earned through years of tragedy, hardship, and glory.
That's crazy, man. The fact that his name was Daniel Doomlay, that's crazy. Because he started off, of course, as Zevlov X, together with his brother in KMD, I think. They had a collective KMD. I forget the name of his brother, but Doom will enlighten us probably.
From the beginning, there was something unique about Daniel. His talent for writing far surpassing most of his peers and bolstering success for the group known as KMD.
KMD, yeah.
Alongside his brother, DJ Subrock.
Oh yeah, of course, DJ Subrock. This is a very tragic story that we're about to get into. One other thing is that they were a very outspoken political group. KMD would speak on social issues, you know, on how black men were seen in America, about how they were felt left behind. They were not getting the same opportunities as others. There are videos of Doomlay going out and talking in some sort of political spaces and giving his opinion.
The rapper Onyx, Daniel would begin his career in the group. Together, KMD would release 2 albums before the tragic and untimely death of Subrock.
Yeah.
The group would dissolve, Daniel devastated, but
that was crazy, man. I also went into that in one of my very first videos about the origin, basically, of MF Doom together with the label. And what happened is they had one album, you know, they had an album which was, I enjoyed it quite a lot. So the first record of KMD was called Mr. Hood. And Mr. Hood is, I did an entire album review of the entire album. It's a very great album. I enjoyed it a lot. Like, you already hear Doomlay's flows, his cadence, the beat selection, just his writing in general. Like, he's a great artist on that already. But on their second album that they were working on, it was called Black Bastard. One of the things they also did, they had a mascot that was basically a caricature of a black man at the time, how they were portrayed in the media. And Doomlay wanted to take it and use it for his own, to empower themselves instead of being belittled by it. But the label didn't really get what Doomlay was striving to do with his own commentary on, you know, how they were being portrayed in the media. What happened is they made this record called Black Bastard. They made the Black Bastard record, and while working on it or near finishing it, his brother DJ Subrock got hit by a car and sadly passed away. And then basically the label dropped Doomlay, leaving him with nothing really. And he basically got pit out by the music industry. So before Doomlay became MF Doom, he already was in the industry, but he just got kicked out. He just got left out in the cold by the labels. And you would see that later. There's a bunch of videos about it, about how MF Doom was finessing other music companies, including also Cartoon Network. Like, he finessed them into making them believe that he would make an album for them or something like that. And in exchange, he got the licenses to use all of those Fantastic Four sound bites that you hear on Doomsday and on some other records also. But yeah, it was a very tragic thing that happened to Doomlay. But let's continue with the video.
the loss of his brother. For years he disappeared, seemingly never to return. But in secret, as he mourned Subrock's passing, he would take those emotions, using them as fuel to hone his talents. Suddenly, in the late 90s, he re-emerged, now going by a different name. From this point onward, he would...
I'm getting freaking goosebumps on my metal skin right now. Jeez. Well, it's so beautifully put. Damn. Working in the shadows.
hide his face behind a mask quite similar to my own. To the world, he was no longer Daniel Doomlay. Forevermore, he would be known as MF Doom.
Ooh! MF Doom!
But why? What reason did he
All caps when you spell the man's name. Haha.
have to base his likeness off of my own? When I first heard of him, I thought he was daring to mock me. I was mere moments away from sending...
So the MF Doom mask actually... Sorry for interrupting, Doom. The MF Doom mask was also inspired by the Gladiator mask worn by Russell Crowe in that original Gladiator movie. So it's like a mix between that and the Doctor Doom mask. Nowadays, if I would be performing, I probably need like an M. Honcho mask type of situation. But yeah, okay. Sorry, let's continue.
A Doombot to his steps when I learned of his true motives. He had seen past the lies peddled by the Fantastic Four. He saw what I truly desire, and he idolized me for it. He took the name of Doom because of his own resilience. Because, much like myself, no matter how much it may seem as though he had lost it all, Doom would always return.
Oh man, okay, that's pretty crazy. So yeah, you also hear it. A villain versed in destruction as well as building. So he did grasp the concept of Doom. I have never really heard an interview of MF Doom like speaking on the amount of comics he really read. I do know that he loved MF Doom. He loved the idea of Doom, wronged rightful ruler of the world, who other people just don't seem to understand that he is doing what is in the best interest of the entire population of this tiny blue planet in the universe. You know, Doom is always trying to create something worth more, you know. He's trying to give you a better life, trying to give you something worth living, getting the best out of the people around him. So that's the one thing that I do have to say. I don't know the amount of comics MF Doom has read, but we do know MF Doom understood the core of Doctor Doom, a person who eventually would become a god, who would do anything to create what he saw as a utopian world. The only way that Earth can still survive through the corruption, the destruction of its species, humans, it was if Doom was the person in charge. That was the only way, and I think that MF Doom understood that.
After his re-emergence, he released his first album as MF Doom, Operation Doomsday.
Freaking classic. I cannot go back to this album enough. Love Doomsday. Also, the title track Doomsday is my favorite. It is my go-to track. It just sounds so gorgeous. It also is perfectly describing his origin story from Doomlay to Doom.
In 1999. To this day, it is seen as one of the most influential independently released albums of all time.
Yeah.
And what a beautiful cover art. Truly glorious.
Love it.
From that point on, he would release both Mad Villainy and Food.
Food is just so good. I love the entire album focused on food. I love it, but Mad Villain was when he, of course, teamed up with Madlib right here, Quasimodo. I got it right here on the shirt. That was when the production stepped up. This is like that 10 out of 10 album. It is such an iconic photo on the top of it. Love Food. I don't have a Mad Villain vinyl yet. I need to get it. I'm lacking in that department. But jeez, man, the catalog is undeniable. MF Doom has 3 freaking classics, and he has a bunch of other slaps. Like, I love Danger Doom. There's so much freaking music that Doom released that is just way better than any butter. Any butter. Yeah, man, it's smooth like butter, man. It's better than anybody else's catalog, man. It's great.
In 2004,
Doomtastic.
my personal favorite albums of his. Although he did collaborate with a Mr.
Oh, and of course, he released Mad Villain and Food in the same freaking year. That's insane. Okay, Drake released 3 fucking bloated albums. Fine. No shots at Drake, but he didn't release 2 classics in 1 year. That's impressive. MF Doom, I name one other artist that released 2 freaking classics in 1 year, man.
Fantastic on the song One Beer. I will forgive it. Some fantastic albums of his. Although he did collaborate with a Mr. Fantastic on the song One Beer.
He did collaborate with a Mr. Fantastic on the song One Beer. Do we know who Mr. Fantastic is? Isn't that like still like one of the big mysteries? It was just one of his homies. Like, who is Mr. Fantastic? Wait, let me find that out. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Fantastic is an enigmatic, uncredited rapper who features on the tracks Antimatter with King Ghidorah, Rap Snitch Canisius, and by Mad Villain, which features the song One Beer on the same album. The true identity remains officially unrevealed. Isn't that so freaking dope? Just MF Doom just had one random homie in the studio one day. It was like, yeah, you want to just hop on the beat and just spit some shit? That is so crazy, man. I love Doom for that. It's not about who's the most fucking bloated bullshit thing. You know, it's not about the fame. It's not about the fucking popularity. It's about creating something that's real with MF Doom. You know? Fucking eat a rapper out, eat a rapper up, spit the chain out, you know? It's about the real fucking music. That's what we're talking about. Creating something that will last forever. What MF Doom created with his catalog is something that cannot be beaten, it cannot be taken away. It will be forever there. No AI can ever replace what Doom did, because Doom made fucking classics. He made classic fucking bangers, great music. Music that it is insane the amount of people I've heard that told me that their favorite artist is MF Doom. Unprovoked, you know. People that you would never, like fucking teenagers to grandmas, grandpa. It is insane, you know. It is just hypnotizingly good, his music. Because it's real, it's earnest, it's coming from a place of love, it's coming from a place of authenticity, which is an insane thing to say from a dude who's rapping with a mask. But I gotta say, you know, I wear this mask, but I'm trying to be my truest form of myself. I'm trying to be the most loving, real version of myself. I'm putting on this mask, which sounds counterintuitive, but that's the way it is. Doom became Doom because he put on the mask. He could be what he truly needed to be, what he aspired to be. Something more than just a mortal being. Whatever, I'm ranting on. Let's move on with this amazing video by Straight Outta Latveria.
I will forgive it.
Yeah.
Something Doomlay did that always amused me was the fact that he had his own Doombots.
Yeah.
Friends or paid actors that would don the mask for him at live shows he simply did not want to attend.
That's so funny, dude. You just pull up to a freaking live show. It's just one of his homies play back in that shit. Like, he was literally like threatening promoters at parties, like, bro, if you don't pay up my money, if you don't double my fee, I'm just gonna send over a Doombot. Even during a performance, people were booing him, and he had to take off the mask and be like, "No, it's really me. It's not a Doombot." That's when people, when they accidentally click on my video because I think it's a straight out Latveria video. That's so funny.
How truly villainous. As time went on, his influence grew. Soon he was spreading the word of doom with his excellent lyricism to the entire world. Each of his songs are brilliant, full of double meaning. They can make one ponder on the true intent of each lyric and its place.
That's crazy, man. This is poetic. Doom is talking poetic. Loving it. Loving this.
Within the piece. This talent, along with his striking image of imitating one as grand as myself, is what led him to create such a loyal following. I am sure most of you watching are among them, as am I. MF Doom would continue to create his works in America. Most were collaborative works with other artists, until 2009, where he released his final single album, Born Like This.
Oh man, this is one of his darker albums. I was listening to this like a month ago. This is a good record. Like, I don't remember one time listening to an MF Doom record and not being like, this is great. You know, he is just so good. He's just so talented, just on another level. This is one of the darker MF Doom records. I most definitely recommend you go.
1 year later, when returning home from an international tour, he would be denied entry by the idiotic Americans.
Yeah.
He had been...
Yeah, because he was actually a born United Kingdom citizen, and his parents didn't file the right paperwork, so he was denied, even though he had lived in Long Island his entire existence, which is just freaking insane.
Born in London, and even though he had grown up and lived in America for 39 years, they found him to be unlawfully present in his own home, forcing him to return to London, where he would be without his wife and young son for 2 years while they relocated. From this moment on, he renounced the US, seeing it for what it truly is.
Crazy, man. 2 years without your wife and kid, just idiotic.
A land of fools and unjust rulers. He would never release another single album again.
Sad.
Only working on collaborative projects with other musical artists. For years, he would continue as he always did, spreading the glory of Doom and uplifting other artists through his brilliance.
Well put.
This would continue until October of 2020. He was admitted to hospital for respiratory issues, where he would pass on due to a reaction to the blood pressure medication he was only recently prescribed. Daniel's death was a tragedy, one that was due to a disgusting negligence, one that he did not deserve.
That's insane, man. I think even his wife tried to sue the hospital for incompetence. Just so sad. You see, he passed away because they prescribed him the wrong medication. And I think even the hospital gave a public apology to the wife of Doom, of Daniel Doom, but that's just horrible. To have a dude who was so influential, a dude who was making real music like that, you know? Creating something other than just flashy BS, you know? Creating real music, passing away like that, it's a tragic loss for Latveria, for the entire world, you know, and especially in day and age where everything is so fake and manufactured. To have a real one like that pass away from us like that, he's in a better place right now. But it's very sad that he's not here with us anymore.
But even after his passing, his great legacy would live on. Many musical artists idolize him and have taken much influence from his works. His influence and popularity have only...
Tyler, creator, acknowledged. by Dr. Doom. Let's go. Let's go, Flower Boy.
Grown. You would be hard-pressed to find someone who has not heard at least one of his tracks. One thing is clear above all others. He was a great man. One that has inspired millions across the globe. A man who dealt with great tragedy at many points of his life, and would always return stronger. He has truly earned his place amongst the greatest of artists of the modern age. He will be honored here in Latveria forever.
It was beautiful.
For he was no mere man. He was the supervillain of rap. He is MF Doom.
Oh man, he make me cry, man. Jeez. Make me emotional here. Whoa. That was gorgeous.
I thank you for watching this broadcast, my subjects. Ever since I began this network, I have wanted to dedicate one of them to this great man. Many of you have wanted to hear my thoughts on MF Doom for some time, and I felt that now it was finally right to do so.
Shout out to the patrons.
I wish only that he was still with us today.
Agreed.
I have enjoyed his songs for years. His work is truly glorious. He is by far one of, if not the greatest lyricist I've ever had the pleasure of listening to.
He is.
Doomsday, all caps, one beer, all masterpieces. I am proud to share the name of Doom with him.
That's nice.
And I hope that this will suffice as a tribute to this great man.
Great video.
That will be all for now, my subjects. I bid you farewell. And until next time,
What?
Doom will be expecting you.
Whoa, that was crazy. That was a really good video. And Doomale, aka MF Doom, with Malaki Ezekiel Doomale, his son. There's a really cool article where together with his son, he's reviewing remote control cars. It's a very fun interview. Yeah, Dingelizve Doomale, aka DJ Salt Rock with Zevlov X. I had a hard time pronouncing his name in the MF Doom video I did. Rest in glory. Amazing video. Great job. Loved it. I'm excited to know what you guys thought of this video, because you probably have seen it already, or maybe you're seeing it for this. Then if you watched the original video, of course, go listen to more MF Doom. Yeah, we need more people preaching the word of Doom. And whoa, and that was a lot to process for me. I'm kind of emotional after that. Really was a journey. There is so much to Doom. If you go through his entire catalog, he has made so much great music. Didn't even mention his prowess as a producer, like the amount of songs that he made himself. You have the entire Metal Fingers Special Herb volumes, where he has volumes upon volumes. He was also a great producer, made some great music. I love Danger Doom. I think that's a great album as well. King Ghidorah, working together with Scarface. You have him doing literal diss tracks on his different alter egos, where you go to Venomous Villain, and then you got his Victor Vaughn, and like one of the reasons for him switching his name so much was if he would release an album underneath another name, then a record label couldn't like screw him over, you know. So he got burned out by the industry, came back like as the illest villain. Just it is a crazy story. An inspiring story. Also for me, one of the reasons for putting on the mask is also my inspiration of MF Doom. Of course, my music doesn't sound anything like MF Doom, but that's the thing. You gotta be authentic. You gotta be authentic with what it is you do. I do a lot of stuff on this channel, but at least I try to do what is authentic to me. Like I don't want to speak on stuff that I am not passionate about. Wrapping up, I love this video made by Straight Outta Latveria. I want to thank Lord Doom for gracing us with another video. Cannot wait to see what he got next. I love the Spider-Man video he did before this. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Glory to MF Doom, glory to Latveria. Doombot out, and have yourself a happy Doomsday. Jeez, choking up here.